Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer and ZFX-TV. I'm the WrestleGamer, Double Beat on the Gujo. Guys, I'm sorry for not posting up the SmackDown review yesterday like I said I was. Things just came up, but hopefully I can get it done today. But speaking of today, guys, it is game day today, guys. And you know me, guys, me being a huge Saints fan, just not only from the head I got on, but of course the Jimmy Graham jersey I got. That, of course, I'm going to be rooting for my New Orleans Saints to make some dirty bird gumbo out of them Atlanta Falcons today. And hopefully I'm going to be able to give you guys like a post-game report right after the game today, talking about a rousing Saints victory over them dirty bird Falcons. In the meantime, of course, got to talk a little bit of wrestling here this morning. Now, from my understanding, that Brock Lesnar has signed a new deal with the WWE. It's no longer if you remember the original deal, that they had him for a limited amount of appearances in the WWE. That ain't the case anymore. WWE, from what I've been able to ascertain about this new deal, is that they can use Lesnar as much as they want. It's just going to cost them a little bit of that to do it. But, one would think that would be a smart thing to do, because Lord knows I don't want to insult any of you Lesnar marks out there who just absolutely believe Lesnar is legit, more legit than anybody else in the WWE. I mean, apparently he wasn't good enough to snap the streak of The Undertaker at WrestleMania, but Lord knows you Lesnar marks think, oh, he's good enough to beat John Cena and become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I don't want to insult all of you Lesnar heroes, Lesnar worshipping people who think Lesnar is the best thing to happen to WWE since Dana White in the UFC. But I will say this from a business standpoint. Lesnar's name still draws. I will not deny that fact. Lesnar's name is a draw. But I said it time in and time out. The only reason why Lesnar's name is a big draw and why he's considered to be relevant is the fact that he has Paul Heyman involved in the gimmick. Paul Heyman can talk up anybody. Paul Heyman can talk up a piece of garbage and make it look good. Paul Heyman has that ability. So as long as they have Paul Heyman involved in the gimmick of Brock Lesnar, then to me, that's relevant. Now, with the signing of this new deal for Lesnar, does that mean that they will be keeping the championship on him at Night of Champions? It's really hard to say. It's really, really hard to say, just based on the fact, my original thought was that if they're keeping him only for the limited amount of appearances, then this is referring to his old deal. If they were keeping him, just on that, and there was no new deal inked in for Lesnar, then I would say definitely that the championship would be going back to John Cena at Night of Champions. I mean, but because they would have to be using Lesnar as a transitional champion because they have to do something to transition from him at SummerSlam to Night of Champions. I will say this though, new deal or not, if we get a repeat of what happened at SummerSlam, where it's just so one-sided and sloppily done, like they did at SummerSlam for Night of Champions, then I will not have anything nice to say Whether the Lesnar marks out there like it or not, I will not have anything nice to say about him or the WWE when it pertains to this situation, because, 16 German suplexes in your main event, making it heavily lopsided instead of making it an entertaining and captivating match like it should have been, to me it was a bad move. And if they repeat a bad move like they did at SummerSlam, if they repeat that at Night of Champions, then I promise you that WWE will lose a lot of fans. And I promised a negative standpoint from yours truly when it pertains to that. But as far as Lesnar's new deal, it does kind of throw a question mark into it. It really does throw a question mark into it as to whether or not they're keeping the championship on him, because there's already a lot of speculation into Lesnar keeping the championship until WrestleMania, and who his next opponent should be. Because apparently there are a lot of people out there who are in the YWC who are speculating that the next opponent for Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania will be the Big Show. Now, I can't really confirm or deny any of the information when it pertains to the Big Show. I'm just going off what I heard. But if I do find out anything, I will definitely pass it on to you guys. But, Lesnar's new deal will benefit WWE as long as it's worked properly. So that's just my thoughts on it. What I want to know is what you guys think about the new deal by WWE signing on Brock Lesnar. I definitely want to know what you guys think about it. Be sure you put your comments in the comment section below. Hopefully, guys, I will get my SmackDown review out before or after the Saints game today. But of course, I will be heavily involved in watching that game, so it'll be I'm hoping for some Dirty Bird gumbo, guys. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, with that being said, don't forget to like the Facebook page, facebook.com/WGS-TV, and don't forget to please subscribe to youtube.com/WrestleGamer and youtube.com/ZFXTV Network if you haven't already. So, with that being said, I'm the WrestleGamer, saying, who dat? And thank you very much for watching.